Okay, good day everybody. This is Bob. Time to get going. I'm in the process now. I got everything set up where I can start actually building the planter, putting it in place today. We went to Home Depot yesterday afternoon when Jai was home and got the compost and planting soil and stuff. And when we got home last night, I went ahead and dug out the area where the planter is going to go. So I'm going to get started on it. After measuring the planter box, I've decided I'm going 42 inches width and 8 feet long. So this is my 42 inch pieces. So I need 6 of those and then 6 of the 8-foot length ones. So I'm working on cutting those now. Now on the sides I'm going to put at least 2 and maybe 3 support stakes down the side. I'll determine that as I go. And for the exact placement in between here, I'm going to measure the total width, cut it in half, and then center the box in that. So you got equal amount of space on each side. And 42 inches, it seems like a pretty good, be able to work from either side. Pretty good. Well, I'm getting closer. Gotta wait for my battery to recharge on my drill. Ran out of power trying to screw those in. The ones that are on the outside here, I'm not leaving those. I just had those kind of to help line up. I'm drilling everything from the inside. Then they'll be covered with plastic. Okay, it's all put together and screwed down now. I started pushing a little of the dirt against the back here. Now I gotta put the plastic down, start putting some dirt inside it. Okay, I got the plastic in. I vented the bottom and I put about all the excess dirt that I think I can spare off the sides in it. So now I got to get the materials we bought at Home Depot to put in. I didn't staple it down because I didn't want to poke holes in the side. I put holes in the bottom just so the water can drain, but I didn't want anything in the sides. All right. Well, I'm getting closer. I got 10 bags of compost in there and 6 bags of the topsoil, or it's got fertilizer in it too. It's a good composting material as well, but I don't think that's enough. I think I'm going to need another 6 more after that, but it's entirely too hot. for me to continue on. I'm sweating, I'm miserable, tired. You don't want to hire me to do this kind of work by the hour. It'd be bad. I started right after Jai left at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's 2 o'clock now. I stopped for lunch and changed and put on my shorts about hour and a half ago. Well, anyway, I have already the video for this afternoon. It's another piece of this project. So this one I'm going to finish up in the morning. Got to rest my back. Got to rest everything. I'm just wore out. Okay. But anyhow, this project will be done whenever this airs. I gotta get it behind me and move on. Well, I'd like to clear a few things up right now before I get started. First, there were a few comments that maybe I was being a little sarcastic about Jai and her gardening back here. I'll start by saying Jai is my angel. She can do whatever she wants to do. And it doesn't matter if she planted dirt out here on the concrete. If that's what she chooses to do, that's fine with me. And whenever I'm making my little comments about things that she's doing, I'm only joking about it. She can't do anything wrong in my eyes. It'd be just fine, anything she does, and I support it, and I'll help come back. What happened over the last couple of years is I got just so busy with work. I'm kind of a workaholic, I always have been, and I just go. Well, it's coming to the end of that for me. I'm going to start a new thing. So again, I hope nobody gets the wrong idea about what I was saying about Jai and playing around, because she can't do anything wrong in my eyes. Everything is just fine. And I'll follow her around and clean up behind her, or fix whatever I need to behind her, if that's what it is, and that's what it is. And the other thing I'd like to mention is she calls me James every once in a while. And the story behind that is, when she first started nursing here in America, she did home health care, where she had to travel to people's homes and do their care. And sometimes she had to go far away, kind of distant from the house. So I would always volunteer to drive her. So I'd always put her first. Whatever, if she needed me to be her driver for that day to travel around, then that's what I would do. So on one trip, one of the beginning days, we were talking about it, and I said, oh, well, we'll just, whenever you need me to be your driver, we'll just call me James. James is your chauffeur. So it kind of stuck. Kind of from that day on, whenever we'd be out driving around doing anything, she'd always call me James. So in the videos, if you hear her now and then as we're driving around call me James, or like when I was working around the pool the other day, she said, James, what are you doing? Well, that's the story. James is her chauffeur when she needed it, but she's been working in the hospital now for 3 or 4 years, and thank God I don't have to drive anymore. But that caused me to become more of a workaholic at work, where I put in more time there. So now, since I have my little heart issue, God, that's hard to say, because I've always been so healthy, and it's hard to say that I had a heart issue. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So anyhow, enough about all that. It's time to get this thing finished. Oh my goodness, I've got to get this behind me. I can't believe this little project turned into be such a big deal. So just in case people haven't seen what it started out like to where it's going to finish up, I'm going to put something in the video to show the people that haven't seen it, if they don't go back and watch the earlier videos, that at least I'll show what the start looked like. Well, there's still a little bit to go. Got to finish getting the dirt backed up around it, but like I said, it's about 6 inches of it in the ground, one board, and 12 inches above, two boards. So I do still have to add a little bit. I know once I water this, it's gonna settle down, so I'm gonna get 6 more bags today, and we'll see from there. Okay, I got the bricks all the way around, so if it's muddy, she's not going to get her little feet wet. So, my project is finished. Next step is hers, plant. Thank you for joining me on this journey, joining us. It's been a lot of work, and I hope everybody watches from the beginning to the end on this one so they can hear my true heart feeling. Okay, Bobby and Jai, time to get going, signing off. Thank you.